Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer PC game review video. I'll warn you now, this game is a bit on the loud side, so I'm going to have to almost shout to be able to heard over it. Or be able to be heard over it even. You know, it's already starting to do my fucking head in. So anyway, we're going way back with this one, 1995. This is older than some of the games that were in my retro review playlist. Certainly older than some of the coin-ops. But anyway, this is Heroes of Might and Magic. This is the first game of the series. Now, my last review was of the expansion for Heroes 7, so I figured it's time I did the very first game. I've been meaning to do this for a while, so here we are, we're finally doing it. Now, I'll also point out that with this game being so old, it's quite a low resolution. I think this is only running at like 640 by 480. It may be doing 800 by 600, but it's not likely to be much more than that. So yeah, I suspect the playback is a bit small. Now, as you can see, graphically it's, well, pretty basic stuff. But anyway, let's get a standard game underway. Now, I want to be able to show a bit of the game, so I'm going to make it ridiculously easy for me. So here we go, difficulty rating of 5%. Sounds like it will be an absolute walkover, but believe me, this game is not easy, not at all. Even though they've given us a difficulty rating of 5%. Yeah. So here we are. Now, unfortunately, you don't have any say in who your starting hero is. My one here is Luna. Nor do you have any say in what your faction is. It's random. The last time I played this, I was playing as Crag Hack. And if you played Heroes of Might and Magic 6, or Might and Magic Hero 6, fuck it. If I say Heroes of Might and Magic 6 or 7, you know full well what fucking game I'm talking about. So anyway, yeah, if you played Hero 6, and specifically the Pirates of the Savage Seas sort of add-on that came along, then you'll remember that Crag Hack is one of the heroes of that, I'd say expansion, but it's not really an expansion. I'd like to expand a fucking few shotgun blasts into the head of that motorcyclist. But yeah, so Crag Hack did actually appear right at the start. He was in the first Heroes of Might and Magic game. So anyway, before we do anything, we'll go and check out our castle. So here we are. Now, your building options are quite limited to start off with. In fact, they're far more limited than this. This is the most you can build is 12 of these. But before you can build anything at all, you have to upgrade this thing here, which is the castle. It starts off initially as just a tent. When you've got that there, you can't do anything else. You have to upgrade that before you then get these options coming along. So I'll build the archery range, which costs 1500. So we'll now recruit the creatures. So we have the dwarves here, and these are sprites. Sprites are pathetically weedy. Now you'll notice that you can only have 5 units in your army, but you can actually build 6 buildings that will allow you to recruit creatures. So here we have the treehouse, the cottage, the archery range. They're already built. So that's the first 3, and then there's Stonehenge, which allows you to build, or recruit druids, the fence meadow to recruit unicorns, and the red tower to recruit phoenixes. So there are 6 different creatures, but you can only have 5 in your army. That means you've got to put some thought behind your how you're actually going to build this army up. Now this area is very familiar to anybody who plays the Heroes games. Do you want to take the gold or the experience? Now again, the way the experience points are distributed and used in this game is very basic compared to all the rest. So I'll take the experience points, and there we go. So I've gained a level and I've got knowledge +1, but that's it. You don't get any other benefit. So for that reason, when I'm playing this, I nearly always take the gold, and this is the only one of the Heroes series where I do that. So we'll head there, grab 2 crystals. Now if you want to check out your stats, down the bottom here where it's got your hero name and showing who's in your army, you click on here, you can see you've got 1 castle, no villages, 5,900 gold, and all of your stats there. Keep on clicking and you can see which day, week and month and whatever that it is. So although it initially looks like there isn't much in the way of information on the main screen here, it is all there, you just got to find it. So we'll end that turn. We'll grab the axe there. Now we'll take a look and see what that does. So that axe increases your attack skill by 2. That's not bad actually. So my attack skill is 2. Okay, so it's giving me that increase, but it's not. Well, it's giving me an increase from 0. That's good of them. Defense skill 0, spell power 2, knowledge 4. So this is clearly a magic user, which is really great because I don't use magic in these games. So I'll grab the wood, and then we'll I'll claim the sawmill on the next day. Let's build up here again if I can. I can build the mage guild. I don't really want to build that yet though. I want to save my money and be able to build like these much more impressive. I can't see. Oh, I see. I need the mage guild to be able to build that. Fuck it. So I've got to build the mage guild. Okay. Right. So next day. So we'll claim the sawmill. So now get 2 of those per day. Now I would show you attacking the pikemen. But pikemen in this game are pretty tough. So we'll grab to the obelisk. If you reveal enough parts of this puzzle map by going to enough of the obelisks, it will show you where the Tier of Asher is. Take that, put it in your town, and you get some serious bonuses. Right, that house there will allow you to recruit peasants for free. Which is just as well because they are not worth paying for, but I'm not going to bother with them. So did I build on this turn? No I didn't. Right, so we'll build the Stonehenge, get the druids, which means that next turn I will hopefully be able to build the fenced meadow. Right, here we go. So let's see. Yes, I can. Now I'm very low on money, so I don't know how many druids I can recruit. I can recruit all 3, but I doubt I can recruit any. Can't get any of the unicorns. I need 500 each. I've only got 350. But it does mean that tomorrow I can recruit the lot. So let's go and check out the second obelisk. And it still doesn't tell me a great deal. Centaurs, well, they are a ranged attack, which makes them tricky, but they're not that strong. We'll grab the alchemist so I can get some mercury. Right, I will head back to the castle. First of all, I'll recruit these. That means I can't build anything else. I mean, the only things I can build now are the red tower, which is for the top level creatures. The mage guild, which I can keep updating. I mean, that's been there from here, and it's still in Hero 7, so nothing new there. Or recruit another hero, but that needs 2,500. So it doesn't take you long to basically build up the town to the full level. Incidentally, you can only build the shipyard if you are near water, and as you can see, well, water's not that far away, but yeah, I'm not near enough to it. So day 6, that means tomorrow all of the populations will grow in the creatures' dwellings, so fuck it, let's go and attack the dwarves. So here we have the combat screen. As you can see, it's well, very basic compared to well, every version of this game that's come along since. So I have the ranged attack with the druid. Now the sprites can fly to pretty much any of these. So they certainly have the range, but their attack and their defence is pathetic. So I'm amazed I managed to kill 2 of them. So now I have my archers. So that went better than I thought. Now, in fact, what I'll do, I forgot to select it in the options actually. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Fuck it. I can cast spells, but yeah, at the moment I haven't got many spells. But yeah, he can't move very far. I did have the option to show... Fucking hell, that decimated the sprites there. But I did have the option to show the grid for the combat. It looks like it's gone, unless I put it on Heroes 2. I forgot about putting it on here. It looks like my sprites are nearly at it. So yeah, the actual melee combat seems to take an awful long time to actually start. Largely because it takes your units so long to actually move anywhere. Alright, so that's the sprites dead. No surprise. So even though it looks extremely simple, it does play pretty much the same as all of the other Heroes and Might and Magic games as far as combat goes. That's not bad. That should, yeah, finish them off. And now there's only one dwarf left, and that's them dealt with. So although I lost all of my sprites, which say they're fucking useless anyway, I only lost one dwarf, so that's not bad. So I'll take the gold this time, and we'll check out this other obelisk. Right, now we can try and make our way back to the castle. So, oh okay, right, it's tomorrow that the populations all go up. So what do I need for this? 10,000, well I've got nowhere near that. 30 stone, I've got half that. 20 mercury, I've only got 6. So yeah, it's going to be a long fucking time before I can do any of that. There we go, all dwellings increase population. So let's go and... did I forget to put the unicorns in? Yes, I did, didn't I? What a fucking prick. Right, so it's... so I need dwarves. Actually no, I'll get the unicorns first. I only get 3 of them. How many dwarves can I get? None. Okay. Right, let's go and take on these centaurs then. Ah, they're going to join my army. Fuck it. Especially as I've got 49 of them, that's not bad. Right, what did I get there? Endless sack of gold provides you with 1,000 gold a day, more than handy, so now my gold income is doubled. So I'll definitely take that. Alright, next day. That means I can now finish recruiting everyone from here. I don't mind telling you, it is unbelievably hot and humid in Southend today. I feel like I am sitting in a bath of my own sweat. It is fucking horrible. So, well, I mean, this is basically it. And it's not going to feature anything that I haven't already shown you in a previous Heroes video, because, well, it's the first one. It's the most basic of the lot. So let's go and deal with these rogues. So let's start the review then. Graphically, it's no great shakes, especially the combat screen here. Although, I mean, okay, the problem with the combat, or the biggest problem anyway, is the sheer size of all of the units. They are just fucking enormous. And yeah, it's not that they look particularly bad, it's just that the size, it just doesn't suit the game, particularly if you are used to playing the likes of you know, Heroes, well, basically Heroes 2 onwards. That was not the most difficult of battles. Take that goal. Teach you spell power +1. That's okay. Alright, so I'll grab the sulphur mine. I mean, the map screen here is really not that much different to the map screen in Heroes 3, which so many people consider to be the definitive version. In fact, way too many people consider Heroes 3 to be the only version, and if a game isn't Heroes 3, it's shit. So let's see what I can do here. There's bollocks, I thought I had the gold. Mind you, I haven't got fuck all else, so you know. So, I mean, graphically then, it's on the map it's fine. In the combat, yeah, it's very dated. Shouldn't really be all that surprised, I suppose. In terms of audio, the music is okay, but obviously the music certainly improved. Even in Heroes 2, the music was a dramatic improvement. and then from 3 onwards, the music in the Hero series became something absolutely phenomenal. Let's go and sort these cunts out. I think this is going to be a slightly more difficult round than before. Maybe not. Yeah, well, I'm not doing too bad. Right, next round starts. I don't even know why I'm bothering to move the unicorns. Because, there you go, fight over. That was a walkover. Yeah, anyway, so I think the music is okay. It's not terrible, but yeah, it did get better. In fact, with every aspect of the game, it's the same old story. It was certainly a decent start. You know, I certainly can't sit here and say that, you know, the original Heroes of Might and Magic is a terrible game. It is not a terrible game, not at all. But compared to all of the games that came along afterwards, it is extremely basic. I mean, there are no creature upgrades. You know, the creatures you start with, that's it. You can't improve them. Now, okay, Heroes 4 didn't have creature upgrades either, but that's because Heroes 4 was released unfinished, and they were supposed to be there but weren't put in. But although I am extremely harsh on Heroes 4, and there's no getting away from the fact that it is a terrible game, you do have to bear in mind that the number of people who were working on Heroes 4 was 2. Yeah, 2 people, that was it. No Man's Sky had a very small team, and they had, it's either 12 or 15. So Heroes of Might and Magic 4 having 2 people doing all the work, it's amazing that it came out in the state it did. So yeah, I suppose in that regard I do have to be a bit more lenient towards Heroes 4. Don't like being lenient towards it though, because there's no denying the fact that the game is atrocious. Right, so what else do I need to recruit? Just the dwarves. Oops, would have I pressed the right fucking button, wouldn't it? So, I mean, the gameplay is there. You know, there's no getting away from it. Let's go and take on the griffins. There is another town just up here. You can see the corner of it there. Griffins are quite tough. But yeah, I mean, the game is certainly challenging, and you do need to be quite adept at the old strategy side, because the AI is quite ruthless. It is determined to make it tough. See, this cunt who's come here and attacked my druids has meant that my archers can't bloody use their ranged attack, so yeah, they can be in trouble. And now all of my ranged attacks have been disabled. The only thing that is saving me is the fact that the unicorns are able to deal a hell of a lot of damage. So now this range unit can fire, and there we go. I did fuck that one up a bit, but oh well. Gains another level, so +1 knowledge. And there's the town. There are no defenders. Oh yes, there are. But this has already been taken by the yellow player. Right, let's see what I can do here, if I can do anything. Oh, I've got the gold, but I haven't got the mercury or the stone. I really need to go and get the stone. The stone's over here. So, fuck it, we'll go and do that. I can't build anything in town, so I might as well just keep going. Yeah, I've got to now take on the pikemen. These things are tough. Mind you, taking out 5 in one go isn't too bad. It looks like my unicorns can't fucking move because they're blocked by that tree stump and my dwarf. Good luck for both shots. Took the lot out. I'll take that. See, 39 centaurs and they only killed 2 of them. So yeah, you see what I mean about pikemen being pretty tough. Yeah, there's only one of him, so get rid of him. See how many of these I can take out. 2, 3 of them. There you go. And there we go. That went a lot smoothly, or a lot more smoothly than I thought. So, do I recommend it? In a word, no. It's okay if you want to do, you know, the nostalgia thing, but really there's nothing here that's worth, you know, saying, yeah, go and grab this game, because yeah, you really want to be oh, I'm in trouble now. Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck he was doing there. Now, oh fuck it. Tomorrow I can build it. Tomorrow's too fucking late, I need to build it now. But yeah, the game is too basic, it has too many yeah. He's running off, what a cunt. Okay, well let's build the red tower then. Alright, let's recruit, I can't recruit any of them. Why can't I? Oh, because I haven't got the mercury. Bollocks. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, so the game is too basic really for it to be one worth going back to. If you want to go back and visit an earlier Heroes game before it sort of hit the big time, then Heroes 2 is probably the better choice. Heroes 3 is the game that hit the big time, so you know, don't go on to that one straight away. You know, I'd say give Heroes 2 a go first, and yeah, if you like what you see, then go on to Heroes 3 and, well, skip 4, but then, you know, keep going, and you could end up becoming quite the fan of the series. So, alright, see if I can actually fight somebody and show the phoenixes at work. Okay, let's now try and take over this town. Get rid of these ranged units first of all. 20 pikemen, as strong as this unit is, it's not going to be able to take on 20 pikemen. It's only killed 3 of them. It's now killed 7 of them, but yeah, I might regret sending him out there. Next round. Okay, now he's down to 1. Okay, that went a lot better than I thought. So another level. So I would score the game 4 out of 10. I say it's not terrible, but it hasn't aged well. And you can buy Heroes 2 complete and Heroes 3 complete for the same price as this from GOG. So yeah, I would definitely say go with those 2 rather than this one. This one you only want to get it for purely nostalgic reasons. There isn't really anything else here that is gonna make it worth having. So there we go, that is Heroes of Might and Magic, the original from 1995. So yeah, 4 out of 10 for that one. That brings this review to an end, and we will see you at the next one.